Hi guys, this is Dan from Global Flight Dan. What I'm going to do today is do a quick guide through the Skybean XC Chasecam. This is the latest one. They are shipping it at the end of March. Currently the price is €150. Okay guys, be advised this is not including postage. So everyone has got the ultimate hike and fly kit. Obviously in a bag this size guys, or with your kit, you're going to be limited on space. So what you don't want is something huge. Okay, so this is it. Low profile, small, you can pretty much take it anywhere guys. I'm sure you could fit that in your trouser pocket if you really wanted to. So this, compared to previous models, which I don't have in front of me, you would have seen them anyway, there is a massive difference. The previous models were huge. You put your cord up the side of it and it is a nightmare to transport anywhere. You can carabiner it onto your bag, you look like a bit of a muppet, or you just leave it in your car boot and never use it. But Skybean have come up with this great idea. So we have the housing, which you can see here, which the GoPro goes into. This model is the Hero 7 model. It currently is only from the GoPro Hero 5 to the Hero 8. If you are using the Insta360, this isn't going to work guys, okay? I'm sure they will bring out another model for that, but as it stands, it is GoPros only from Heroes 5 to 8, okay? The body is made from some sort of plastic or carbon, okay? It looks like they've used a 3D printer, which is fantastic in my opinion. So as you can see guys, it's similar to before. You have your white bungee cord or elastic band, which you remove. The top opens and then the GoPro simply goes inside. When the GoPro is inside, you clip it down. This white bungee simply comes over the top and goes into the grooves that have been pre-made. So once the GoPro is in, and the bungee goes over the grooves, that is it, secure. Next is this clever new design they've got. Okay, so to make it small and compact, it turns into like an umbrella. So you simply rotate it, and as you rotate it, the skirt on the rear will get bigger and bigger until it is sufficient and you cannot turn it anymore. The skirt is made from a ripstop honeycomb material. It feels quite sturdy. You could probably stand on it, snag it on something minor without doing any damage. But obviously take care guys, it is an expensive piece of kit. The rods guys are made out of a carbon, so it's rigid, firm, which is fantastic. On the inside, as you can see, we have got the bit you rotate, obviously to screw it up, screw it down. I think that's some sort of nylon, some sort of plastic nylon. That won't be getting too much exposure, so that should be fine. So if you bang that, there is a bit of a problem guys, something has gone very wrong. So, camera, rotating bezel onto the honeycomb material. So next guys, as you can see, the black line is already connected. So straight out of the box, it is literally good to go. So following the black line up, we move on to the bungee. It's been Larks headed onto the bungee. I'm not sure if you can see that guys on the camera. It has been Larks headed on. And what they've done is they've put a small little bit of metal and some plastic around it to keep it secure, which is fantastic. On previous models, that was not there. Okay, so they took a little bit more care with that, which is fantastic. A little bit more for your money. So following the bungee up, guys, there is absolutely tons of it. And what we move up to is this. So moved up from the bungee, we are now on to this. Again, I don't believe this was on former models. What this does, guys, is it lets you adjust the length of the bungee without cutting it, without tying a big dirty knot in it. Okay, so all you literally do is slide it up and down how big you want it. Okay, so there that is. Okay, plastic, couple of holes drilled into it, just to choose the length of your bungee when you're attaching the Skybean Chasecam to your wing. Also, again, they've got this little bit of metal here, just to keep it secure and clamped in place, which again, it's a nice bit of detail, guys. It makes you feel like you're getting quality stuff. So moving up from that, guys, obviously it's going to go from singular bungee to double now, because that's the bit we adjust. Excuse me. And at the very end, this is what we have. Okay, first of all, we've got the clip, which I believe, guys, is a little bit bigger, but not much different than the previous model. You simply clip this onto your rear lines, not your brake lines, guys, okay? Clip this onto your rear lines, and you will see there, we have 2 rings. Basically, guys, what this is for is if you get into a bit of trouble, you're proximity flying, and you have an issue and it gets caught on something. What will happen is that second ring will bend and break. Okay, obviously you'd have to go back and find your equipment, but personally I would much rather this than be in a bush somewhere in a world of pain. Okay, so that is, it's like a release, it's an emergency release. So you get into trouble, for example, you're doing stalls and spins, and for some reason you wanted it on camera. This will stretch, and eventually it would open up, and the bungee would break away from the clip, which is attached to your wing. Okay, again, go and find your kit, but you are in one piece, and I think it is a fantastic feature, guys. Okay, again, previous models, they did not have this. Okay, previous models did not have this, and obviously that brings issues of its own. Also, guys, with this, it does not come with any weights. If you do on the previous model, you would understand that you've got previous little silver weights with sticky backs, where what you would do is you would stick it on the back of the previous Chasecam to counterbalance it, so when you hang it upright, it sits level. This does not come with any weights, okay, simply because it is good to go straight out of the box. They've advertised it as straight out of the box. It is ready to fly, and guys, that is the case. Okay, so your GoPro goes in and it will sit balanced. Okay, I will show you this about now. So I should be it balanced. And there we go. No need for counterweights. Straight out of the box, guys, as advertised. The GoPro sits in and it is literally good to go. When you've landed, you get your Chasecam. You simply do the opposite to winding it out. You wind it back in like so, rotating the bezel, and as you can see, it is getting smaller and smaller until it is nice and compact. Okay, there is not a great deal to it, guys. It is a pretty straightforward design, but again, very well done in my opinion. I did pay for this, guys, okay, so I'm not obliged to say how fantastic the product is. If I thought it was rubbish, I would be honest and tell you. Excuse me. So, you get a couple of stickers, you will get an instruction manual, and also you will get a little fabric bag that it sits in with a cord top, so you just pull it to, guys, like a drawstring bag. I'm sure everybody has seen those. But like I said, I did not get one, and personally I don't feel the requirement for one, because you can simply chuck it in your bag or hold it in your hand and hike up the hill. Okay, that is all I've got, guys, for the Skybean Chasecam XC. Like I said, €150, not including postage. Okay, so chuck another £7 on top of that, and they'll get it to you for the end of March. Okay, available only for the GoPro Hero 5 to 8. Okay, it is ready to fly straight out of the box, so don't think you've got to tie all the sides on and put on your counterweights. It is literally good to go, guys. Okay, thank you for watching this very quick and very brief video on the Skybean XC Chasecam. Please leave a comment below and let me know what you think. And my recommendation is get one, guys. If you feel the need for a Chasecam and you had the previous model, this is 10 times better. It really is. They've outdone themselves. Okay, so please check them out. Look at the reviews. As you can see, they are fantastic. And happy flying. Stay safe, guys. And I will see you again soon.